Skip, we'll start with you on this one. What are your biggest takeaways from the Rockets' win over the Lakers?
The Lakers haven't played any defense all year. They're ranked 18th now in points allowed. They are the worst three-point defending team in all of basketball. LeBron is now ranked in individual defensive win shares, something you would have dominated. He's ranked 426th in the NBA, almost to the bottom.
I don't even know what that means, but goddamn.
Okay. Luka, individual defensive win shares, is 240th. The Lakers have one guy in the top 100, and believe it or not, it's Austin Reeves. So all 10 of their losses are by 10 or more points. So when they get spanked, they get spanked. And their coach is calling them out, saying defense is a choice, and we don't care enough right now. That they don't care about playing defense. And it's a miracle that they're 19-10 right now. And the only way they won those games is they have three guys in the backcourt who can just go crazy hot and score like nobody can score in the league. And that's starting with Luka, and I'll throw in LeBron and Austin Reeves. And all three of those guys have had hot-handed games where just because one guy was scoring unstoppably, they stole some games along the trail. And yet, Luka, to me, is way overrated because the problem with Luka is, and this is killing them as a basketball team, he's second in the league in three-point attempts, second to Steph in three-point attempts. He's shooting 32% from three. That ranks 184th in basketball. 184th. Well, that means there are a lot of empty possessions. And guess what? Luka is leading the NBA in turnovers, 4.3 a game. So last night he had 5 in the first half. He had 3 in the first 2.5 minutes. And Houston said, thank you very much, jumped out 14 and never looked back. And then Austin Reeves, who can come in and light it up, as you pointed out, he didn't get to play in the second half because of calf soreness. So they're all offense, no defense, and this isn't going to turn around because as much as I love watching those three play together in the backcourt because the IQ is just off the charts. It's the highest IQ of any three guards who have ever played. And any one of them can just go crazy hot on any given night. But Austin Reeves is the only one who even tries to play defense, and he ranks 90th in defense. So it didn't surprise me. Houston crushed them on the boards, 48-25. Houston crushed them in offensive rebounds, 17-7, because Houston leads the league in rebound. That's what they do. So they're a nightmare matchup for the Lakers, especially on Christmas Day in L.A. So I wasn't at all surprised by what I saw.
Shad, I see you have pulled the mask out.
Yep.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Surprise, Skip didn't touch on none of that. Yeah, man, we got to talk about it.
Yep.
Before LeBron got there, where were the Lakers and how did they look?
We got there, 2018?
Phenomenal.
This year?
Oh, this season.
This year.
Okay, I was going to say.
This year, Slim Luka, before he started to slowly become Free Willy again.
He did. Yep.
He looked great. Right?
On LeBron.
Then we looking at Austin Reeves and we're like, wow, we're going to have to give him the max. There wasn't a lot of conversation about defense at the time because JJ had a system in to cover those guys. To make sure that the rotations were the rotations. It's all about effort and hustle. But I look at something that's a crazy dynamic for JJ Redick because, you know, he got on TV when he was an analyst at First Take. And he spewed so heavily about Doc Rivers being the guy to never take accountability and always throwing his team under the bus and always blaming this and that. He's guy never takes accountability. Oh, my God.
Brown sugar.
But full circle, we see JJ get up here in the press conference and constantly duck giving accountability to his star players who do not play defense clearly because we all are watching. We can see this shit.
So, Shad, we have JJ post-game comments last night after they lost to the Rockets. So let's play those if we can, please.
The 2 words of the day were effort and execution. And, I feel like when we've done both of those things at a high level, we've been a good basketball team. When we haven't, we're a terrible basketball team. And tonight we were a terrible basketball team. And that started legitimately right away because we don't care enough right now. And that's the part that bothers you a lot. We don't care enough to do the things that are necessary. We don't care enough to be a professional. It's, we had it. We had it. This is. I always say this about culture. I always say this about a team being a good team being a functioning organism. It can change like that. We don't have it right now. Again, it goes back to what I said the other night. It's a matter of making the choice, and too often we have guys that don't want to make that choice, and it's pretty consistent who those guys are. And so Saturday practice, I told the guys, it's going to be uncomfortable. The meeting is going to be uncomfortable. I'm not doing another 53 games like this.
It's so sad that JJ had to go about that way because we blame Darvin Ham for a lot of shit that JJ's complaining about currently. And I want to shout out to Darvin Ham for not publicly throwing a lot of players under the bus, which he should have, because it would have saved his job. But the fact that JJ is now going through the same thing Darvin Ham was going through, trying to figure out how to motivate guys who are getting paid a lot of money to play this game. And if you can't hold guys accountable, like we've always said on this couch, which the couch, it was a 4-on-1 day. I remember it was like 78% for me. But when you hold these guys accountable, 2 things happen. You got to show up or you got to run away. And I think when we watch the game of basketball and you watch the Lakers play, you're talking about being a Los Angeles Lakers head coach, being a Los Angeles Lakers player, upholding legacy and prestige. You have to show up as if the fans are more of a priority than anything because these people want to see winning. They're used to it. So Luka didn't ask to be here and the fans didn't ask for Luka. I don't think the fans asked for LeBron James either, but they're both here. 2 of the greatest players to play the game. And you mean to tell me we got to ask you to come play defense? You want to be the greatest at the top of the top, and you want everyone to volunteer you into a tier level of 2 of the greatest guys that ever played a game. When you talk about Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, you talk about Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell, guys you never had to ask to compete. Even a Magic Johnson. Where are all the Lakers that used to play for the Lakers that are not speaking out on what we are seeing? This is a travesty what we're watching because we got to go out and see effort. JJ shouldn't say Saturday we're going to talk. You're supposed to be saying that shit at training camp. The fuck you talking about now?
Well, I think he's been expressing it. And there was also reports that he
say it with
Luka
your
and LeBron
chest, man.
said they need to improve on the defensive side.
It's 2 things I want to touch on, right? The first one is, so he said the words of the day are what? Execution and effort. Is this a fucking kindergarten classroom where you put words on the words of the day on the fucking board that, like, what are we talking about here? Like, the words of the day are effort and execute. Like, I saw that when I used to drop my son off at school at kindergarten 2 years ago. Word of the day on the door when you walk in. You got to tell the teacher the word of the day before you can enter the classroom. Is this what we're doing here with professional athletes that's making $30, $40, $50 million a year? That's what we're doing here? Right? First point. Second point. JJ, I don't know if you know this or not, bruh. Them dudes don't respect you. You are their peer. They are not, just because you have the head coach title, they don't look at you as such. And the main corporate is the guy who you just had the podcast with.
Yeah. That helped hire you.
That helped get you the job, man. Like, let's call a spade a spade. Like, if they did, they'll play harder. They'll get back on defense. Once you address the crying every possession to the refs with Luka and Austin Reeves and LeBron, if you address it once, if they respect you, they'll go out their way to try to change it because you are a new voice in there. And you gave a certain effort when you played, J.J. Redick. You did. You played hard every time you stepped on the floor. People respected that about you. I'm going to tell you something that was told to me in the Big Three when we were playing by Dante Jones. I was pissed off after one of the games, and he told me this. Hey, you know you can't put your heart in him, right? Yeah. It's that. You can want it for them. You can want it. It's just like your kids. You can want them to be successful in this world. But if they don't want it for themselves and go out and do it and look themselves in the mirror, they're not going to do it. If they're just not. And they don't respect the messenger. Effort. He's complaining about effort. I'm not going to watch this for 53 more games. So what are you going to do about it?
Saturdays.
Have a really tough practice on Saturday.
Since I said we truth tellers in here. We tell the truth. We've been there. We've been in this. Do you actually think tomorrow's practice on 12/27/2025 that LeBron James is finna go out this bitch and run around like he's 19? He's not gonna do it. You're not finna run LeBron James' 41-year-old ass in the ground, and you're not gonna do it.
Is there other ways to make it uncomfortable
do you
for
think
him,
Luka is finna buy in whatever it is that you're saying? No. And them the guys that you're speaking of, when this message that you're talking about, you're not talking to Vando, you're not talking to Marcus Smart, you're not talking to Jackson Hayes, you're not talking to Rui, you're not talking to those guys, you're not. So the guys who you're speaking of was guys that's making all the money on the team. Because we're watching guys not get back consistent. We're watching the guys not give effort. We're watching these things in real time. They don't respect JJ. You just got done playing a couple years ago, dog.
So it's just a team full of bucket getters, bro. It's not really nobody there who gonna just stand on defense. That's my whole point. That's why I wouldn't trade Dart for Monk. Like, cause I don't gotta deal. OKC, he don't gotta deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? He don't got to deal with it. I got a whole bunch of young guys who want to play D.
There's a difference between effort and not having any.
But it's not though. That's all defense is effort.
Malik Monk
the whole
tries.
defense
He just
period
can't.
is effort.
No, it is, but those dudes are not
know how to
that
play
from the beginning, right? I don't give a fuck what. I'm gonna let you finish. I don't give a fuck what JJ Redick comes out and does on tomorrow's practice.
With that team,
it doesn't matter.
It don't matter because that team.
They're gonna turn around on Sunday. If they have a game on Sunday, it's gonna be the same shit.
Exactly.
What was on the board?
Because they don't got the guys who gonna stand on defense.
But what was on the board?
Effort and execution.
Effort and execution.
Exactly.
So as a competitor, on both sides of the ball, you don't have to ask me for effort because I'm.
But that's you though.
No, we are competitors.
It's 20 teams who dealing with that same shit in the NBA.
That means you're not a competitor.
It's 12 teams who not.
That means you're not a competitor. That means you don't want to come out here and compete against that other guy. Because you know when you line up against that other guy, you're going to compete. That means I got to give maximum effort. OKC don't have a problem with competitors.
They don't.
They don't.
Detroit don't. Because they playing
winning organizations.
That's what I'm saying. And I don't think it got nothing to do about who the coach. Do they respect him? It's if you swap him out. Put JJ, make him the Thunder head coach. Them motherfucking guys together want to play defense. He gonna be preaching the same shit all the coaches in the league. You don't think every coach in the league saying we need effort on defense? Everybody saying that shit.
You respond to it differently for how. Like they said, they want it to be gentle. It's a new generation where talk to me gentle.
Yeah, ask me nicely.
Talk to me gentle.
So you ain't been here with us, right? So the message that I said about Detroit, right? The only difference in the Detroit Pistons right now, experience for one, but the biggest thing is, I told you JB uses 4-letter words, dog. Like Monty, a good coach. Monty Williams, a good coach.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Right? You ain't cussing them motherfuckers out now, dog. So the effort is there, but if you're not giving it, guess what? I'm not finna add, I demand it.
Demand it.
Right? I demand it.
Alpha shit.
And alpha shit. And I don't.
What I'm saying.
So JJ, you can do all that shit you want, dog. Listen, you can go in that bitch and bitch until you blue in the face. Stripes and spots come to mind, man. You can't change the stripes on the zebra and the spots on the leopard.
He not gonna put Bron or Luka on the bench.
No. You're definitely not. So
he ain't gonna do that.
So what are you gonna do then?
It's just a group of guys. That's my point. I don't give a fuck who is the most respected. Phil Jackson could come coach these motherfuckers. But with that group right there, they just ain't gonna play no D.
You know what Phil did publicly? He made those guys accountable. publicly.
By doing what? The same thing JJ
calling
just
them
did?
out. No.
That's what JJ just
he
did.
didn't
He
say
just
no
called him
names.
out.
He didn't say no names. When I publicly call you out as a leader and say, listen, I need LeBron James to play better defense, stop yelling at the refs, and get the fuck back.
The effort starts with LeBron James.
Leadership.
Exactly.
If that message is, listen, the things that I'm saying, effort starts with LeBron James and Luka Doncic. We go as they go, defensively, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's a different message. Then it's the same guys.
Yeah. Who you talking about, JJ?
Man, that's.
But that's what he is, though.
We know who he talking about.
No.
The guys know who he talking about.
You
but you
saying that,
can't
bro.
yell at me in the feelings.
Since he ain't say I'm Brian, he ain't say my name. He ain't say my name. He ain't
Exactly.
Hell no.
Gil would sit there and say the same thing. He ain't saying me.
Just hear me out, right?
If he do say Gil still ain't gonna play
If we're
no
in the
D.
film room, right? If we're in the film room, all of us on the team, we're in the film room, right? Shai played 19 minutes a night. He get blew by one time on defense on a bad closeout.
Right.
And the coach spends 7 minutes on Shai. Right? Right?
One closeout.
He spent 7 minutes talking about this one play with this man.
Right.
He been great every other, but you harp on. See, we can't allow this type of effort, this type of closeout, this type of. But you ain't. The other guy didn't play 42 minutes. And he ain't got one clip up there of him.
22 closeouts we can think of.
So he ain't got one clip up there.
I get it.
How does that resonate in the locker room? How does that resonate though?
With the locker room.
That one dude who got 22 non-closeouts, just because I call his name out, this motherfucker need to close out more. He still ain't gonna close out. That's not his game.
Yes, he is.
No,
that's the San Antonio Spurs. That's Tim Duncan and Greg Popovich. Greg Popovich's whole fundamental strategy was to ostracize the star. I gotta have Tim Duncan be the example.
Right.
He's gotta be the guy.
Bill Belichick too.
So you know.
The other thing that Pop and Bill Belichick did is they gonna bring niggas in who want to play defense.
True.
But my stars. But it started with my stars though.
Pop probably don't bring no Luka in. I can't win with Luka.
You can't replace Tom Brady.
He ain't gonna play.
You're not gonna replace Tom Brady though, Bill.
Exactly. He gonna need him to lead the charge.
I'm glad y'all brought that up, right? We're playing in Denver. We're playing the San Antonio Spurs. I don't know their scouting report, but I'm pretty sure that one of the main things on the scouting report was stop by transition. No transition points, right? Listen at this shit out. This is a real story. The score was 2-0. Our first 2 points was a fast break layup. This man called timeout and took all 5 starters out.
I told y'all.
It's 2-0, dog. I'm saying? That's holding your guys account. That's motherfucking sending a message.
I'm not playing with y'all.
He put it back in, but the fact that he called a timeout, snatched all 5, Tim Duncan included, right? If Tim, Tony, y'all got me fucked up.
I think I'm playing.
Y'all think it's a joke. I said no fast. Listen, the way that we gonna lose this game is fast break points. Let's stop it. It's 2-0. JJ not doing that. That's how you get. JJ not doing that.
Whoever the coach of the Lakers is not doing that.
So
it's levels to them personalities, bro.
Byron Scott did it.
I'm with you.
That's who
levels
did
to
do it. That's who did do it. And guess who demanded respect everywhere he went? Byron Scott.
He was coaching the Lakers and they won a chip.
No, but he demanded respect.
What the fuck? He didn't say ain't win shit.
What you mean? What you mean?
Shit.
We're talking respect right now. This is what the conversation is: respect and having respect in the locker room.
No, they was afraid of Byron. Byron was gonna run them.
And think about the running. Think about that.
Man.
Think about the running.
I think we putting too much on this on the head.
Oh, hell no. Because you
It's the
say
group of guys you put together.
if Byron Scott comes in and says Saturday is gonna be tough for these guys.
Oh yeah, you better believe it's gonna be tough.
You best believe it's gonna be fucking tough, bro. And listen, what the league is about now is you can run me, or we can practice as long as you want to, but you can't. You don't work me as hard as you want to. I am the one who decides how hard I work.
Yeah, you can work.
You decide how long I work.
You can work me as long as you want, not hard as you want.
Allow me to say this about LeBron James. The head is heavy, wears the crown. I can't hold him accountable for this because he's almost 41 years of age.
Fucking senior citizen.
Exactly.
He's year 23, and the Los Angeles Lakers did not want him back. They shamed him and dared him to go into free agency and end it somewhere else. And remember, he would show up in the Clippers facility working out, and he went up to Cleveland and worked out like, I'm going to go here. I'm going to end it in Cleveland. I dare you back. I dare you back. And they said, no, we will not extend you. But you got us by the balls because you got that option, and it's your option, and if you exercise it, we're stuck with you.
Right. No trade clause.
Yeah, no trade. And what did LeBron do? He missed the first, month and a half. Yeah, 14 games. And he was just saying, screw you, I'm not going to play for a while. That's what, sciatica my ass. You know, like
sciatica, though. The sciatica.
Literally, sciatica
my ass. Yeah. But I'm just not buying it. So he comes back and he says, screw you, I'll play offense, but I won't play any defense.
100%, Skip.
That's
Go
what he's
there.
saying.
Are you going to cook them then?
Well, and so he's playing a career low 33 minutes a game. And by the way, speaking of 33, last night he was an all-time Laker low for him. Since he's been with the Lakers, he was a minus 33. That was the third worst of his career. Because when he's on the floor, he did okay last night. He made a few shots. You say, okay, I see that. And he had one big game, I don't know if you remember, at Philly. Mm-hmm. He scored 29 and did hit a big three with about a minute left that kind of iced it for them. So he's capable every once in a while of doing LeBron stuff. Yep. But in the big picture, they're stuck with him, and now every story I read is about how Luka and Austin Reeves have bonded. It's big brother, little brother, or whatever is going on with them. It's just weird stuff.
Very weird.
It's very weird because LeBron's the third wheel now. He's the one who's ostracized, and believe it or not, I'm no big LeBron fan, but I feel sorry for him in this situation because it just feels wrong, and it was wrong from the start. Yeah. So here he is. And he won't play defense, and his podcast partner is not going to call him out because he loves him. And he got the job because of him, like you said. So this is a mess, man. And I'm going to say it again. Luka is overrated. I know he can score, and I know he's got genius, and I know all that. But when you can't make threes at the rate he's shooting threes, and when you turn it over at the rate he's turning it over, it's hard to win with it, man. And then on top of all that, you play no defense. I think he plays less defense than LeBron does.
Yeah, he's the leader of the team, bro.
Yeah, 26 years old as well.
The soon-to-be 41-year-old guy.
Bro, you can't count on him to lead the charge. No, the fuck you can't.
I'm paying him $52 million, bro. What the fuck is you talking about?
That's because who he is.
Ain't no because of shit. Because LeBron James can decide to be LeBron James when he wants to.
And we have to depend on him to lead the charge.
He's a four-man.
Let me tell you what I know about basketball, especially when I watch him, is he's never lost a step, bro. Listen, when you're a great actor, you can make it look like I can't do it no more. He shows us glimpses of what he can still do based on the ego of I can't let y'all know I can't go out here and get 29, 30 a game.
That's true.
LeBron can get you the exact same numbers Kevin Durant can still get you right now.
But what'd you call the Duke defense?
He's a show.
Show defense, show.
But you're telling me that
Luka turned on and started playing some defense, turned to skinny Luka and did the show defense, just show us you fucking trying.
He physically
Everybody else can do it.
But we're talking about the greatest of all time conversation. When we talk about the GOAT,
not at that position.
When we talk about
not at that position.
When we talk about the GOAT, LeBron is in the conversation because he has put the longevity in of showing us consistently year in, year out what he can do. Right. Our expectations of LeBron James has always been the same. Yeah. So when your effort is now in question, which before it never really was, because he plays hard.
But what 41 have you seen put that level of effort?
Listen, that's what y'all wait.
But y'all can't.
Hold on.
Y'all can't. Hold on.
That's a trigger. That's a trigger.
You can't split the hair, Joe Stein.
We can do whatever we want.
That's all he has.
Well, we're not going to allow you to split that hair. We ain't going to allow you to split that hair, Joe Stein.
The same fucking metric when you got no answer.
You can't want him to score 25.
You want that 41-year-old needs to be the defensive anchor?
Listen,
nah, Luka to get more effort.
No.
You're getting paid $52 million, bro. $52 million. So, do you say, oh, you're paying this 41-year-old $52 million, should he give us more effort? You're not going to say that in the conversation because there's no other 41-year-olds that was doing this with his age. We get that. There's no other 40-year-olds that's ever in history been doing what LeBron James does. So, at what point does he have to stop tricking us as if he can't do this at the highest level still. At 41, being deserving of $52 million. Doesn't he deserve it?
How many games do you want him to do
still
that?
play defense,
but my
he's
thing
not going to lead the charge.
Yeah, we're not expecting him to.
All right, but that's what Coach talking about.
But run
JJ
back,
talking about.
It's little things, though, Lee. It's little things.
It's little things like walking back with Luka.
Run your ass, but still. But,
Yeah,
so how about
the
lead by
conversation
example,
was
though?
more for Luka to
But
me.
I get you.
It's more for Luka.
I dig it. Yes, 100%.
Abe, if
You
you're
the
giving-
young bull.
if you're
your
giving up-
effort is not there at all.
If you're giving up the long ball on streaks and fades based on you thinking that the fucking quarterback just not gonna throw it, and you giving up touchdowns, and we walk back to the fucking bench and we look at Keeb like, yo, what's up, bro? You getting paid the highest on the team. You have the right to look at them like, man, shut the fuck up, bro.
Right.
That's the energy. But is that winning energy?
It's definitely not.
It's definitely not. So if we can hold you accountable and you look at us like, that's my fucking bad, bro. I'm about to turn this up because I know I can. Because if I can't, we got to go back to remember the Titans and sub the dude in that can. Hey, look, coach, let him in, let him go.
Yep.
He can guard him, coach. Me, I can't hang with him. Let's hold each other accountable.
Let me just hear me out. To y'all point, to everybody's point, right? You do get by you, right? You know you can't get to him, right?
Right.
He got you at an angle, you know. You dive at his motherfucking leg, you try, right? You know damn well I can't get there. Basketball, the ball going out of bounds, we dive on the floor knowing damn well we can't get there. It's called fake hustle.
Exactly.
Right? Trick. We're asking for Luka,
Right.
LeBron. Trick us.
Right.
Trick me. Right? I know you can't get back. It's a fast break. I know you can't get there.
Right.
Trick the coach.
And this
trick
my
the fan
point.
base.
If-
trick me. Let me hope.
First
like,
two steps.
If-
First,
Then, yeah.
Now, if Luka go dive at his
Yeah.
legs and show, that's gonna crank me up.
Yes.
And if he don't, I'm be like, man, Luka ain't fucking playing hard.
Yes.
But if Brian go do it, I'm gonna be like, shit, that motherfucker 41, bro. I ain't even expect him
But
to
that's
do it, bro.
even more.
I don't even expect him to do
even
it.
more because they got the old guy doing it. Look at the old guy. If the old guy's doing it,
It's
why the fuck is you
Luka.
young guys not doing it?
Luka is the leader of the team right now. He's
Well,
the face of the franchise.
I hear you.
He got to do it.
Until
If he
Bron
do it,
leaves-
Brian might crank it up a little.
No, see, the thing is, so
It's
until
going to all go through him, bro.
Until
if he don't
Bron
do it,
leaves,
it ain't going to translate to win.
Until Bron leaves, so we said this on the couch. Until LeBron vacates the premises, it's a distraction. It's the pink elephant in the room,
Yes.
right? Because whether he wants to or not, his presence alone
Yeah.
is dominant.
Right.
Right? So therefore, when I'm Austin Reeves, or I'm Dalton Connect, or I'm what's the Narabia,
Jake LaRavia.
Arabia.
Yeah, Arabia.
if I'm those guys, to your point, if the 41-year-old guy dives on the floor, right?
Right.
I'd be damned if I don't.
Right. See, that's you.
right?
To me, if the best motherfucker on the team diving on the floor, oh shit, all right, I gotta
You got
go.
to. I'd be
gotta
damned if
go.
I don't do it
I'll
the
be
next
damned
time.
if I don't. If Luka diving, oh shit, I gotta fucking go.
Absolutely.
And
But
then
you're
shit
in
like
denial,
So it's a
though,
domino
when has
effect.
Brian ever
You're in
been?
the-
Brian
it's a
never
domino
like
effect.
led the charge, but it, like bro, he
You're in
always
denial.
he got fucking Miami. He got Shane Battiers, and he got fucking Shumperts. He got other guys who gonna really guard your best guy. They gonna be on him.
But
He
when it
gonna
matters-
chase down, get
Hold
a
on,
You're
block.
in
but when it
denial.
mattered, so to your point, so I'm glad you said that. When it mattered, the chase down block,
Hell yeah.
the this, the that,
Hustle.
right? The,
Exactly.
the extra effort
But
play.
if the-
he running from this baseline down to that motherfucker to go try to get a block. He don't know if he gonna get it or not.
But if the guy who supposed to be leading the charge in defense ain't leading the charge in defense, then shit. Brian gonna be right in line. Shit, we just ain't got no defense this
I dig
year.
it. I dig
What the
it.
fuck I'm doing it for?
You're in denial.
It's
I hear
his
you.
job to lead the charge on defense.
I hear
Hachimura, nigga, why you ain't leading the charge on defense?
You're in denial.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You're in
He ain't leading the
denial.
charge on defense. What the fuck I'm doing it for?
You're in denial.
We ain't gonna win. I played enough basketball to know if Hachimura don't lead the charge on defense, we ain't gonna win. So he
That's
ain't leading
crazy.
the charge. What the fuck I'm gonna be
it's
diving on the
insane.
floor
It's
for?
insane.
This is
Listen,
Luka's team.
Who's a
Play
better
his role.
basketball player?
Don't matter.
Luka Doncic or LeBron James?
Who got an extension?
Brian, easy.
Okay, what did you just say? Yo, let's go full circle right now. Because you just said that the best player was Luka Doncic. And that he should be the one
He
leading
the
the charge.
face of the franchise. That's what he
No,
is.
the best player is the leader. and they go by his engine.
No.
Who has an extension right
You
now?
say best player, I think a full body of work.
We already said that, Sean.
The lead dog on the team right now is Luka Doncic.
Who's the better player?
We already been there, Sean.
LeBron James is still the best player on the Lakers.
At this point right now.
At this point right now. Still. $52 million. LeBron James can still do LeBron James shit. He has to share his throne with someone who he don't feel right is ready to take over the helm, just like Anthony Davis. Now, my point being,
34.99.
my point being,
come on now.
Listen, you talking about stats, bro.
What you talking about?
You're talking about stats. That's what y'all do when you don't really want to talk hoop. Let's talk
34.99.
Let's talk what the actual performance says. We talk about what happens when you're out there. LeBron can affect the game like nobody has ever done. And so when he's not playing defense to this caliber and it's blaring, the eye in the sky don't fucking lie. We can show you film from before when LeBron James was engaged and ready to go, full sense of urgency. He's unstoppable on both sides. But when he's disengaged, bro, our team looks dismal. We can never recover if he's not locked in. And the fact that we can't hold him accountable and you want to put the accountability on somebody else when he's still the best player, it's unbelievable.
By the way,
insane.
like nobody ever before except Jordan.
And he loved accountability.
All right. Yes.
He loved accountability. Call me out, please.
Yeah.
Give me a challenge. I'm done dominating these motherfuckers out here. I need a new challenge. Bill, tell me something I can't do.
Correct.
Please.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it.
Are we sure that the Luka trade was the all-time steal of the century? We sure about that?
Talk about it.
He just a bucket getter, bro. You got to put him on somebody like the Thunder and let him be the only one who don't play defense.
Good trade, all things considered, especially with AD's situation now with the groin injury. I'm saying if that's what you're giving up to get him.
The only injury the man had. Listen,
but I'm saying from a trade standpoint,
are we seeing what Dallas was seeing?
What?
No defense.
Yeah.
I mean, we're seeing 19
Well,
and
the
10.
thing
And I'm not saying that's why he was traded, but I remember being a Luka fan when he was in Dallas.
I am a Luka fan.
I said, you know what? I can't fuck with this, man, because he is just not giving the effort that's needed.
And he's got a double chin. Right? Well, he does. And it's back.
It's back. It's back.
Holiday season, good. Holiday season.
Okay.
Gumbo.
I know. You got it.
Slovenian gumbo.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Slovenia
This is a hard window right here.
The double chin is back.
This is a hard window.
Hey, January 1st coming up, you know, New Year's resolution.
New year, new me.
You feel me?
Same
On
old
that
me.
diet 2 months.
Yep.
and the thing is, they 19 and 10, man, and
They ain't just trash.
They look like they're 10 and 19.
that's
don't
exactly that's the feeling.
Yeah.
Imagine the
Fourth in the
energy of
West.
that. Imagine when we talk about teams that are not playing great but need to catch their stride later on in the season. This is a team that can do that.
Yeah.
But that coach and that confidence in the team,
I
he's
don't
really
know.
trying to figure out how to even challenge them with a 19 and 10 record.
I thought he did a good job of challenging them. Shit.
Right, well, we gonna see.
We ain't
We will
gonna play
find out
like this
Saturday.
For the next 53.
for the next 53, bro. I ain't having it. So, hey, shit, bro. I
Does
might
that
be on
sound
the
like it's either me or y'all? Does that sound like JJ's putting
I
his
don't
job
know.
on the line?
Sound like who was the other coach who you said who took everybody out but
Pop.
ain't win
Pop.
shit?
Oh, not Byron Scott.
Byron
Byron
Scott. It
Scott,
sound like
yeah.
Byron Scott. You feel me? So
B. Scott.
Well, we will monitor the Lakers situation to see what happens. 19 and 10 right now, fourth in the West. This is Luka Doncic's team. Just as a reminder, 26 years old, took him to the Backstreet Boys concert, gave him an extension, not on the final year of his deal, like some players on that team. But let's shift over to the NFL because the NFL did have games yesterday too.